Hi guys, this is Magic from Finding Magnificence in You, and this is going to be another energy update. This time for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Also Mars. I was given inspiration to include Mars, okay? Mars, Mercury. Anywhere you have strong Leo in your chart, Mars rules, Mars energy would be in relations to what you're going after, what you're passionate about, and then the Mercury energy would be communication, how you're communicating with others. So that would apply because if you're passionate about your soulmate, if there's a lot of passion or conflict between you and a soulmate, that would kind of give you insight on why, okay? So, yeah, so these are just energy updates for, within this month. This can, proceed this month because remember, time is cyclical and time is an illusion. We have one of your cards already popping out in the reverse. So, yeah, you're lacking willpower. You're a little bit sluggish, low on energy right now. Leo, what's that about? Leos, you're usually full of energy, full of life. So this is a part of the pre-shuffle, and sometimes when I'm connected to your energy as a collective, cards will automatically pop out and they will kind of give me an idea. Yeah, so you're still a bit out of shape about some sort of breakup, a separation. This could be related to a third party. There could be gossip, or there could be a lot of drinking right now. You could be escaping because you have had some sort of block, breakup, some sort of issue come up. That is causing you to feel a little bit of strife. Yeah, so you're not in good spirits right now. Some of you guys, or just could be your person of interest, okay? Could be dealing with water or air sign here, but I don't want to call out signs too much. I just want you guys to focus on the storyline. I definitely see that there was some sort of disconnect. You're a little bit angry, you're a little bit frustrated, and there could be a little bit of overindulgence. Right now, you're escaping the way you feel. This could be in relationship to wanting to make some sort of offer, but you're lacking the courage to. You're scared that you may be rejected. This could be why you're stressed. You're figuring how to bring a connection back together, possibly, or how to move towards something new, or wanting you have a desire to cut something out to move towards something new, okay? Yeah, so there is definitely some sort of reconciling here, bringing instability and peace. You're definitely focusing on working through some sort of addiction or addictive pattern or behavior. You're trying to do something in moderation, so you're turning down. Yeah, you're turning down. So if you were partying or overindulging, I see you kind of slowing down on that. You're realizing how that has affected your relationships. There's some sort of reckless behavior here. Unpredictability. This could be with a partner. There could be a partner that's dealing with addictions, or a partner that is just a little bit unpredictable, a little bit wild, crazy. This partner could be argumentative. There could be lots of arguments. There's a disconnect, and I see you wanting to bring in a peace offering. You're wanting to reconcile with someone, or kind of bring the peace back in the situation, or find balance. Now, if there is a lack of balance, you're thinking about how you can disconnect or disengage from this energy. It could be an air sign. It could be a possible Gemini energy. Doesn't have to be. I have Aries and I have Virgo. I have Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So all signs are here, and it could be definitely a Taurus. Oh, they're saying it could be Pisces, but the moon is letting me know that you're going through some deep emotions. You're kind of not wanting to open up right now. You're kind of closing off to whoever this is that's coming in, or this could be an energy of fear. So you're holding back because of fear. Let's go into your main spread. Let's see what's going on, okay? I wonder if I should do an 8-card progressive, or let's do a 9 card spread for you guys. Remember, these readings are general and they can be reversed. Okay, sometimes I might say the Leo is doing something, but it could be your person. So just keep that in mind, okay? That the roles can absolutely be reversed here. All right, so Leo, let's do a 9 card. I'm going to pull off the top for you guys for your read. So your overall bottom of the deck energy is that air sign person. This could be you wanting to take on the energy of an air sign. This is you having discernment. But there is somebody here that's scorned, someone here that's very argumentative, or someone here that is speaking some sort of harsh truth. Someone here may be communicating that they want fairness. They're wanting some sort of justice. This could involve in having to cut off ties, or this could involve something that is regarding legal matters. You could feel blocked off by this person coming in as air. It doesn't have to be air. It could be someone taking on the energy of the Queen of Swords. She's been hurt. She feels hurt. She wants justice, okay? That could be you. You could be the air sign dealing with Leo. Okay? So first card out is the Wheel of Fortune. So there was an ending of a cycle. We have the Page of Wands. Crowning the read, we have the Four of Pentacles in the future position. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's an ending. You ended a relationship. This could have been a long-term relationship of any kind. In the heart of the matter, you want to speak some truth. You want to communicate, but you're doing research first. You're kind of keeping an eye. You're paying attention to some sort of details. There you are. Ooh. So the Knight of Wands is falling in your outcome position. Your past position is the Ten of Pentacles, and your near future. This is the distant future. This is how the future is being affected by the past. This is what's going to happen in the near future. You are cutting something out, most definitely. So we have you in the center of the spread. We have the past and the future. So here you are in the present. This is past, present, future, by the way, just so you can understand how I read. Past, present, future, past, present, future. Okay? It's multidimensional. So we have you here. You're looking at the past. So you are wanting to cut out something. There has been some sort of domestic issues. There is a commitment, a family, a long-term experience that you're trying to be honest about. There is a need to communicate or cut this experience because we have you here with both swords. If I'm reading the past up here, what I'm seeing is that there was an ending of a major karmic cycle, okay, in your life. But there is there was a reluctancy to release something, yeah. So you didn't get closure from this ending, because you're still holding on to something here. Because remember, this is how the past is affecting the future. So what you're holding on to may be still some feelings of dissatisfaction or disappointment. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, thus causing stagnation. Wow, we have the Queen of Cups. She came in sideways. So this is a challenge from you. So you're being challenged by a water sign. So this could be what you're holding on to. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, female, male or female. But here we have a feminine. There is some sort of feminine type of energy between you and this water sign. So this could be a very affectionate type of feelings or emotions. The water signs are ruled by this particular sign is usually Pisces, but I see this more as Cancer. And because Pisces and Cancer are ruled by the moon, there is an emotional connection here. You might be holding on to some sort of emotions. Yeah, you're feeling a sense of injustice. You may be wanting to balance something out in the future here, but let's move on. So you feel like something was unfair, something ended, and it felt like an injustice. Here, here is a committed situation. And this particular situation this was what you let go of, some sort of karmic attachment. So karmically, this was destined to happen with the Wheel of Fortune, 10, and it was released with the Devil. Passed. Okay, I'm giving you kind of like my style of reading. I will be offering courses on how to read the way I read. This is for people that already have a basic understanding of cards and the card meanings, but this is more about how to read in a multi-dimensional way, how to understand how people play roles in your life. I don't go into details when I do these general readings on who these people are. I kind of go in as much as I can, but everybody, think of this as a little bit like a screenshot of a particular event. And this is like letting me see what happened. I can go as far as distant past, and this is more of recent past up here, but this is more of a distant type of past, meaning that this ties into past lives, depending on if I want to read it that deep. Okay. Right now, what we're reading as far as recent past, there was an ending of some sort regarding some sort of long-term experience. Let's look at the Ten of Pentacles. So this is something that has been a cycle that came back around from a past life that there needed to be some sort of closure, some sort of balancing of the scales. Ooh. The Moon card fell. Hold on. So some sort of balancing of the scales here. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah. So there was some sort of confusion, or there was a decision that needed to be made. There was a need for a decision. Someone had some sort of option or a choice here. This was something that was emotionally overwhelming. Some sort of idealistic way or fantastical way of viewing a particular relationship was destroyed. There was a little bit of a disillusionment here, but during the course of this relationship, there was a finding or a pursuit of finding oneself, one's desires, what would bring in emotional fulfillment. Someone didn't know, or someone wasn't emotionally fulfilled, and there was a need, because remember, when we see the 7, that means the 6 was present. That means you went through ace, ace, 2 of cups, 3 of cups, 4, 5, 6, 7 of cups. So this is definitely in regards to a soulmate, a past life soulmate, but there is a decision or choice on whether you want to continue a particular cycle. And it appears that you at some point were confused on whether you needed to end and detach. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean ending the relationship for everybody. It means ending a particular behavior or pattern that was happening in the relationship. And it could be a very toxic type of connection at the time, and that toxic part of the relationship ended. But for some of you guys, this looks like a clear ending. Let's look at the 7 of Cups closer. So there was some sort of soul searching, some sort of reflection being done on the life of this particular relationship and how this relationship affected you. Yeah, and it affected you in a way that made you want to cut it out. And this was because there was an issue with equal give and take. And that was part of the lesson. With the Page of Swords here in the heart of the matter, this is what you were learning, because pages are students. Yeah, and you have received some sort of intuitive insights. Now, also what you have found out is that your person may have been cheating on you, or they have found out this about you, their secret. But again, I see you, following the intuition, because the Page of Swords is also a guide, a spiritual guide showing up. And with the High Priestess, this is a guide. And you were being guided to make a decision that you were reluctant to make. Ultimately, because this is the present here in the middle and crossing, ultimately, this is how I see the struggle. I see the struggle here in your mind. This represents your mind. This is you struggling to end it because of a lack of confidence on moving towards something new. But in the heart of the matter, you want to end it. This is what your heart wants. Your heart is being guided spiritually spiritually, there's a unfulfillment here. There's a lack of passion for this connection. Spiritually, something's missing. The root, the base here of the reading, why this reading is taking place, or why you're having this particular experience, is the King of Wands. It's because there is an action. There is a desire to take some sort of action. If you could see from your point of view, the King is looking at the devil, and he's looking at the devil in reverse because he's wanting to detach from a feeling of being restricted. Let's put a card on the devil, since the King is looking. Yeah, losing passion, not seeing a future, not seeing the long-term potential here, because there's a loss of passion for this particular connection. And this is the long-term experience. This is the one, because the 10 lets me know that there is a period of time that was experienced. It could be with this particular person, the soulmate. So you may have known this person for a span of up to 10 years. Up to 10 years. So it could be any time. For most of you, this could be someone you're married to, or this could be someone you've been in a long-term connection with. Okay, so this could be common law marriage, but this is definitely a commitment. You have children with this person too, for some of you guys. So if you're cross-watching for a Leo, this Leo is in a relationship. That's who I'm speaking about. Or if you are a Leo, you're dealing with someone that was in a relationship. This is definitely giving me third-party vibes, because we have the Three of Wands here. We have a secret person. We have a relationship, but we also have someone given to another with the Six of Pentacles, because the issue is a lack of equal give and take. We have someone being very generous, but we have somebody not receiving the generosity from someone. Meaning that if you were the overgiver in the relationship, it wasn't reciprocated. That's why you're overgiver. You were the one being generous with your time, energy, and effort. Somebody else was taking, but they weren't giving back. Let's put a card on this King of Wands. So you could be dealing with this Leo. Yeah, and this Leo is setting boundaries, because this Leo wants, this is the desire. King of Wands represents a desire. And the desire is someone wanting independence. So they're setting boundaries. They're fighting for their independence. See what this person's fighting off these sticks, these wands, or other people, because they want their independence. They want their stability. They want to be single, or they just want to have stability within their own autonomy, not wanting to have to rely. Some of you guys are dealing with someone that was codependent or had to rely on another partner. So this person may want to have their own money, their own stability, and not have to feel restricted because somebody else may be more financially well off than the other. Okay? Or they don't want to be put in a position where they're always having to feel obligated to another person. Financially, I'm obligated to you to provide, to overextend. So this person is setting up boundaries to protect their own autonomy, financially and just all around in their environment. So with the Ace of Swords here, in the near future, something's getting cut out. Wow, I can't make this up. That's the obligation. Someone's tired of feeling obligated, overextended, and not feeling like what they're giving is mutual. There's a lack of mutuality, and there's a lack of reciprocity in a relationship, because they want peace. They want balance. Their desire is to have an equal give and take type of relationship. Whoever I'm speaking about, and if this is you, Leo, you feel underappreciated by people in your life. And this could be family members, because the Ten of Pentacles doesn't just represent just a spouse or a relationship. It represents family members too. Like you could be overextended to family. You could be overly generous to your spouse's family, okay? To children. It also indicates that there was a loss of stability too. the 10 of Pentacles, because we have the 10 and we have the 9. Wanting to get your stability back. The king is ambitious. He's determined to be stable again, because somehow he lost the stability, and that could be what this ending is about. So if you're dealing with a Leo and there could be some sort of instability in the relationship, they're going through some sort of instability in their own life outside of this relationship. If you're the spouse of the Leo or in the committed relationship with the Leo, you're both being affected by this instability. So there could be domestic disputes, arguments, talks of divorce, issues with family. There is something surrounding the home life is affecting the relationship. But I definitely feel some third-party vibes, so I want to throw a card on this Three of Wands for the people that are dealing with a Leo that may be in another relationship or cross-watching for someone. Yeah, here it is. And here's that air sign. So here's the divorce. Someone's saying, I don't want to invest no more. Someone is saying that I'm cutting this out. I don't want to invest here. Someone is saying that I feel a lack here. Because we have the 6 up here and we have the 5 here with the devil. Someone is releasing that and that feeling of lack. Remember, I said someone was overgiven, but it wasn't being received. It wasn't being reciprocated. So the person that was not receiving is not going to keep investing. So we have 5, 6. We have the 8, we have the 9 and the 10. The 7 isn't here. That's the time that was wasted, invested in this situation. That was the time that this person lost. This is what this person feels. They feel like this was a lost. Because the 8 is reversed. They don't want to continue to invest and put in the effort. And this could be this Queen of Swords energy that may be taking on this, that may be the one initiating this detachment. But you have to understand that this is a karmic cycle that was meant to happen. We have the indication here with these 2 10s and with the devil. This is a karmic partner. And you may be dealing with an air sign woman, if you're a male Leo watching, or if you're cross-watching for a male Leo. Your male Leo may be dealing with someone with strong air qualities. They could be a Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius person. Or this person is taking on the Queen of Swords energy where they're severing a connection. If this is your partner, okay, male or female, this energy is of them taking a decision. And the decision is, I don't want to invest here. This is definitely showing me that there is some sort of disconnect or divorce or breakup, separation. Okay, so let's revisit this card, this section up here. So we have past a breakup, an ending of a cycle. We have someone dealing with needing to closure here. We also have unfinished business up here in the mind space. What's this world reverse? This could be a lack of learning a lesson, because when the world comes up, it talks about something being unsuccessful. Yeah. So there was supposed to be a new beginning, but there was a rejection. Somebody felt rejected here, and this is what stopped this person from completing or from successfully receiving a new blessing or a new beginning, because somebody here lacked the courage to take some sort of action. And this is why we have this in the root. This is what's affecting this situation. This person needs to take some sort of action, and this is to set boundaries to gain their independence, or this person is being very stubborn to protect their independence. Okay, it could work both ways. So we have here, there is a female water sign involved. Give me a card on this female water sign. She could be feeling like something is unfair and unjust. Yeah. This female may have severed the connection some way, somehow, and she is suffering a loss. There she go. This is very specific, so this may not apply to everybody. This could be a female of any sign too, but I will tell you, whoever she is, she suffered a loss. There is mourning, and this person that cut her off, or the person that got cut off, is regretting the way they treated this person. So if you are this other woman, this person feels remorse and regret, and they are feeling the loss of you. Because if you cut this person off, or if you were cut off, they're regretting that decision. And they know that this was an unjust action that they took against you. You're going to have to fit yourself in this storyline. Someone wants a reconciliation, but this happens after they let go of a burden. Because here we have a disconnect, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the divorce took place yet, or there's an actual clear-cutting clearing here. There is an ending of some sort of cycle, but someone is still struggling to get that final closure. Give me a card on the Temperance. Yeah. So Leo is the one desiring the reconciliation, and Leo is going through the healing process. Strength. You're needing to gain strength and courage. Yeah. So there's a match here, but here's the thing. This could be this Leo and their committed partner, or this could be you, okay? If you're the cross watcher with this Leo, but this Leo doesn't feel stable enough. Give me a card for the King of Pentacles. Why is he reversed? Now, if this, so this could be him rejecting the committed partner, because the King and Queen of Pentacles are usually a married couple. If this is you and this Leo, you could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. There could be, this Leo could be rejecting you. Or there's some sort of rejection here, a breakup. There's a third party here. We have 3 queens now. We have 1, 2, 3 reverse aces. That's a block. Someone's not learning a lesson. If this is him and his committed spouse, he's releasing her. Or she's releasing him. She's upright. The masculine energy, male or female, the one coming in as masculine is the one that feels very rejected. And the feminine energy is focusing on themselves. Yeah. This is why there is something being cut off right here in the near future. So this could be the finality of this situation with this Ace of Cups. There's a breakup here. This wasn't successful. Okay. Due to pride and ego and power struggles within the dynamics of a relationship. Someone may not be confident enough to come forward. Or if someone went back to something, it won't be successful. Because the 6 of Wands for me in reverse is someone going back to something. So if they decide to go back to something, it's just causing more blocks and delays. That's why we have the aces reversed. That's why we have the 10 of Wands. Someone needs to let go of a burden. Let go of a pattern that they keep repeating. This is why they're not getting this new beginning, because they're not learning the lesson. This is why the Justice card is reversed. There was supposed to be some sort of emotional fulfillment here, but they're not getting it because they're not going towards it. They keep going back to something that is not working out. That's why these aces are reversed. See the 9 of Wands? He's still reversed. Clarify the outcome as the 9 of Wands. Why is the 9 of Wands the outcome? There's the king. There's the queen. She came back out. There is a significant woman here coming in as a nurturing energy. She could be of earth or water. Remember, this is a card that has transits in earth and water. She could be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus with transits in water. Cancer specifically. Give me, what does this Queen of Pentacles represent? Wow. Okay, so he will return. I see. There will be a reconciliation. We have the Sun, and that will heal the connection. So this Knight of Wands is returning, because Knight of Wands usually represents a departure, flighty. I'm in the reverse. I always see him as returning to a situation, depending on what it's surrounded by. The Nine of Pentacles is looking at the Knight of Wands. This person is desiring fairness, and they are finding it in a connection either with an earth sign or a very nurturing person that matches them in a practical way. So whoever this person is someone that is financially inclined. This is a woman that already has what she needs financially. Therefore, there won't be any codependency issues. So in other words, this king has to, let me take these out and reshuffle the future row. So we have here someone trying to build their financial stability. So they're moving away from a situation that's causing them stress in order to get stable. Okay, with the Six of Swords, moving into calmer waters. They're soul searching and going through a major transformation. So after something has ended, this person is in isolation, learning a lesson or getting an illumination, and they're going through a transformation with the Hermit and the Death card. Very powerful combination. We also have Virgo energy here. So some of you guys may be dealing with a Virgo. We have Scorpio as well. Give me a card to clarify both the Hermit and the Death. So this is a powerful transformation. So this person, boom, when they transform into the Emperor. Perfect. Very good. When they transform, they're transforming into the Emperor energy. Bottom of the deck. They are learning self-love. Here's that 7 that we were waiting on to come out. So we now have 4, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles. A practical thing has came to a culmination. What that means is that there is a major ending of a cycle that took place. They're not investing there anymore in that cycle. They are learning to find fulfillment within self and their own autonomy. We have it here. That is the rebirth. Being okay with being alone. This could be somebody that was dealing with issues of looking for love. Even though there could have been a commitment, they were trying to find fulfillment. They are finding fulfillment within self now. Okay, near future Ace of Swords. And this is the clarity and the truth that they needed to see for themselves. They needed to take on a new perspective by doing the inner work. And they therefore need to release what they've been keeping hidden. And what they were keeping hidden was being able to make a decision about what would bring that fulfillment in. What is this wish? They knew what the wish was. They kept holding back because they were confused. Moon and the Two of Swords. And this is why they couldn't decide. But they will decide. This is what this lesson is teaching them to come out of conflict. See it from a different perspective. Yes, Spirit, come through. Boom. They're going to go towards what brings them this emotional fulfillment, what they love. They're going to stop juggling and they're going to go towards their Two of Cups. So they do pick. I'm going to pick what I feel emotionally connected to, who I love. I'm not going to stay in this situation because of financial obligations or because financially it's safe. I'm going to go towards my emotional fulfillment, and they're going towards their fulfillment here. And it's someone that they have an emotional connection to with the Queen of Cups card. And in their outcome, this is going to bring them emotional fulfillment and stability. So this person, wow, graduates into the new spouse. It's a new beginning. And if you're a female, dealing with the Leo is going to offer you a commitment. Clarify the sun. Yeah, coming out of mental imprisonment, letting go of those fears. Six of Cups at the bottom. The sun is bringing clarity. They need to let go. Yeah, let go of self-deception so that they can heal. And this is why the Three of Swords was here in reverse. They need to let go of something so they can heal, so they could go towards your happiness. They have to reject something. So someone, yeah, they have to make a final decision to end this cycle. Here's the 10. And it will take strength. Leo, you're all over here. All over your reading. So in order to have this happiness, the decision needs to be made. In order to have this, they need to make this. See, the Two of Pentacles is the decision. They're going to go towards the person that brings them emotional fulfillment. But they're in a state of confusion. Still, okay? What's going to bring in this decision? What's going to determine this decision? They have to let go of the third party. Spirit is being very clear today. What determines this decision is, like I said, they got to let something go. They have to choose. There can't be three people here. It's one or the other. And what this person is going to do, whether it's you or your person that you're cross-watching for, is you're going to pick who brings in that emotional fulfillment, who makes you happy. You're going to go towards your happiness. And that will involve you leaving a committed partner behind. Okay, you're taking an unconventional route and you're going to pursue your happiness. You're going to remove these limited beliefs or structures, or you're going to surpass status quo, or you're going to overcome being afraid of what everybody else will think with the Hierophant in reverse. You're going to go past that. I don't care what people think. I'm not happy where I'm at. I'm going to pursue my happiness. My passion is to go after my happiness, and I'm going to leave behind what doesn't fulfill me. The Knight of Wands goes towards his passions. So this means that it's because your outcome is reversed. Whatever that wasn't making this Leo or you unhappy, you're moving away from that. This is you focusing on you. What makes you happy? You're going to have to let go of a third party situation. You're going to have to pick the woman or man that makes you happy. Fuck what everybody thinks. You're tired of this. So this is why this is ending. You don't want to suffer anymore. You want stability. You want mutual love. And that's what you'll have in the end. Clarify the Four of Wands. Some of you guys are ending a marriage. Yeah, no more stress, no more worries. Ending a marriage. All right, so let's pull out the Whispers of Love for your overall love message. Your reading went long, longer than expected. And this is going to be a very tough decision because you want to do right by the people you love and your family. But are you going to continue to sacrifice your happiness for it? I do see for a small group of you guys, there's that Queen of Swords. These are the first cards that came out. Remember them in the beginning? Sorry. Decision has been made. There's an ending. Someone is moving away from anybody that's treating them unfairly. Period. Okay, whispers of love. Please give me a divine message for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, wherever they have strong Leo placements. Please give me a clear message for Leo and their cross watchers. What is the overall energy in the month of February? Practice compassion. Spirit is asking you to see things from a fresh perspective. This month, you're being asked to see things from a fresh perspective. What's the best possible outcome? An ending of fear. Overcoming fear. Understanding what roles people played in your life, and practicing compassion for yourself and others, and overcoming your fears. That's your reading, Leo. Please leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know if this reading resonated for your situation. Please like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and please follow me on my social media platforms, Twitter and Instagram. My Instagram links and my Twitter links are in the description box, and also my contact information if you want a personal reading. Thank y'all. I love y'all so much, and I'll talk to you soon.